The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Welcome to the 34th Annual SCMA Red Carpet. I am here at the Southland Co-op Center in Assiniboia. The place is hopping, and this is the place to be. My last time I was here, I'm just going to tell you guys because you'll get this. 1999 was my first date with my husband at the SCMAs, and he won. Boys, I know they were there because it was a big year for the Faster Gun, Poverty Plainsmen, and the Porch Boys. Yes. So with me today I have Dean Akush and Aaron Haybeck.
Yeah.
And they are from Faster Gun, and they are getting the Legends and Legacy Award. You are the recipients. This is an amazing time. Now, you guys you've been winners of many SCMAs over the years. This is a time to come back. It's been more than a decade. How does it feel to be back?
Feels great. You know, this award, too, in terms of getting the Legends and Legacy Award, they all meant a lot, but this one's sort of the cumulative thing, you know, it's about everything you did. So we're extremely happy to be here.
Yeah. So when you guys, years ago, let's go 1995, there was no internet back then.
No.
And I understand you made number 2 in Germany, but you didn't find out for quite a while.
We didn't find out for quite a while, but you know what? My dad owned a printing shop back there, so 94 is when we formed. The first album hit in 95. Anywhere we played, we always had posters out, postcards on the tables, coasters for drinks. So we really self-promoted that way. So if the internet was around, it would have been a little easier maybe, but hey, we did what we could, and obviously it worked.
Yeah. So you guys are performing tonight. Super excited. I feel like it's a flashback. But tell us what you're performing tonight.
Well, we're going to do the title cut from our last album, from the album Back Again, a song called You're Back Again. So we're going to try and crank that one out for folks.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for dropping in. It is nice to see you both. It has been a long time, and I can't wait to see you on the stage.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks.
At Access Communications, we're all about you, all of you.
I love to be a part of Access Communication as it is a community-based company.
We are there in the community because we're part of the community.
I think it's important to give back.
If you help someone, it's priceless, right? That is something that feeds your heart, not your pocket.
Access Communications, 100% Saskatchewan and 100% all about you.
All right, well, I'm the lucky one. I have found Jordan Pollard. She is from Hillmond, Alberta, outside Hillmond, Saskatchewan, oh my goodness, outside Lloydminster. I know. Get that right. Now, you are here with 2 nominations this year. How do you feel about that?
I'm so excited. I'm very honored to be amongst all of the artists in these categories, and it's great to be back with the SCMA family. It's exciting.
It is super exciting. Now, I understand, a little birdie told me, you're a psychology student. Now, I have listened to a couple of your songs, super fun. I'm just wondering, how does your psychology class maybe inspire your writing? Does it at all?
A little bit, and I think it also helps inspire me in the music business in general. It's really tough, and learning about mental health and all of those things in psychology really helps me put things into perspective. So it's really awesome, and it's also like you get to read people. I can't read minds, but it kind of helps you kind of understand people a bit more.
I think the classes are great. Now, I understand you were a singer and a performer when you were young, probably like many of those little girls. Aspiring to be you. Did you have a favorite move?
I did. Yeah, we were talking about this before. I loved Shania Twain when I was younger, so Up came out when I was like 1.5, 2 years old. So I'd always do the shoulder shrugs and up and down all the time. I still do that on stage, so maybe you'll see a little bit of that tonight.
All right, and you're performing tonight. Tell us about that.
I'm performing my newest single, Upside of Being Down, and it's a song about, it could be any situation, but this song in particular is about getting through a breakup and kind of going out with your girlfriends, having fun. But I think when we recorded this song, it was in the middle of the pandemic, and I think it's always so important to look at the brighter side of things. During the pandemic, we had time to kind of write and hone in on our creativity as artists, and now we're back together, and it's better than ever.
That's awesome. Well, I want to thank you, Jordan, for stopping by. I know you are busy. Have an amazing show, and we will see you out there.
Thank you so much for chatting with me, Lisa. You look beautiful tonight.
Oh, you do too. Thanks. All right, we'll see you later.
I'm Brendan McGuire. Join me and my co-host Marshall Hamilton every Tuesday at 7 p.m. for In the Huddle, with special guest panelists and a weekly breakdown of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Catch us on Access Now TV and the Access Now app.
Used car savings, it's time to bring them out at Capital GMC in Regina. And you're going to score big. We're covering your first 2 payments. Plus, Capitalville's Pick 6 contest is back. The Capital Auto Group, proud partner of your Saskatchewan Roughriders.
All right, we are here with Jeffrey Straker, and he's been nominated for Keyboard Player of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here, and you look fantastic.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Hello.
You do. I love this place. All right, so you've recently been commissioned by the Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. You need to tell us about this.
This is a crazy big surprise. Got a call from the Lieutenant Governor of the province of Saskatchewan asking if I would, first of all, if I would come and perform at an event for celebrating the coronation of King Charles III. And I said, of course I would. That'd be a big honor. And they said, and would you consider writing a song to help the province mark the occasion? I thought, that's a pretty tall marching order. So I said, this seems like a great idea. Let me think about this. Thought about it. I said I needed to see if an idea came, and an idea came pretty quick. So I wrote the song, and it only gave me 2 weeks. And 2 weeks later, I performed it at Government House for His Honor Russ Morasti and guests, and it was really fun, Lisa. It was really fun.
So are you playing that tonight, or are you playing another song?
I'm not playing that song tonight. I'm playing a song tonight in the awards show that I wrote and recorded about 4 years ago. It's called One Foot on Main Street. I come from a small town. It's a song. It's kind of my anthem to small towns on the prairies and people who are from them, which I think is pretty much everybody. And if you're not from a small town, you probably want to be.
Okay, so here's my final question. Okay, everywhere you go, you are always posting people bringing you food. What is with that?
What is with that? So so Reader's Digest version. It started just before the pandemic, and people started doing these backyard concerts. And one great gal baked this peach pie, and it was as big as a smart car. Like, this thing was massive. And I took a picture of it with her and put it on Facebook and said, look what this lovely lady made. Pure, complete thanks. And then people saw it, and they're like, the next people who were hosting a show thought, I gotta bake this guy a pie. And so people started baking me things, and I really appreciate it. I love eating it, and it's snowballed, it's ballooned, it's done all those things, and it's been wonderful.
All right, well, I want to get on that list. I love it. Well, I want to wish you a great time tonight. Enjoy, and I will see you out there.
Thank you so much. And once again, this hat, this dress,
yeah.
Stop it.
Thank you. All right, Jeffrey Straker.
Access Now Sports. Full game coverage, expert commentary, news, and interviews from your favorite Saskatchewan teams. Follow the action. Watch Access Now Sports. Brought to you by the Capital Automotive Group.
Used car savings. It's time to bring them out at Crestview Chrysler. And you're going to score big. We're making your first 2 payments. Plus, Capitalville's Pick 6 contest is back. The Capital Auto Group, proud partner of your Saskatchewan Roughriders.
All right, well, I'm here with JJ Voss, and he has 5 nominations this year. You have had a long history in music.
I've been around a while.
Yeah. It has been a long journey for you. I remember you when the Porch Boy days, and we were all at the pump together. You've had a long journey. Can you just share with us a little about what that journey has been like, from behind the scenes almost to 5 nominations, actually?
Well, I think I'm like the Swiss Army knife of the music business around here, because I've worked behind the scenes. I started out playing as a guitar player in high school in a side band. I went on the road doing that for a lot of years, and then from there I got into production work because I needed some type of other skill other than playing. And then I relaunched my career as an artist later when I was in my 30s. So yeah, I've kind of like a Swiss Army knife, a little bit of all.
I love it. But I think maybe you know music a little better. You've done everything.
Well, I know how a show goes together, and I know kind of from every different angle what everybody is dealing with. So at that point, you kind of I think you kind of know how to make things work.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about COVID, because I think you had an album come out or something like that. But how have you recovered? How has the recovery been?
We're still recovering, but it was horrible. But there was actually some good things about it. Necessity is the mother of all invention, they say, and it was. We learned how to stream. We got into live streaming, and we learned how to connect with our audience in a different way, and we can use that going forward as well. So we had adapted, and we changed, and you have to, or else you either sink or you swim, and I had to swim.
Good answer. Now, I wanted to ask you about nominations. You have got a lot of nominations, got a lot of wins. What does something like this do for your career, or just in general, a career of a musician?
You know, the awards thing is wonderful. I've struggled with it over the years because it's not the reason why I play music. And in years ago, I used to have kind of a bad attitude towards it, maybe because I wasn't being nominated or winning. But it's not the reason why I do it, but from a business standpoint, it sure helps what we're doing. It helps create publicity, and it does feel good when your peers give you a pat on the back. We're working hard, and when the people in your peer group say, they recognize that you're doing something, it feels pretty good.
Well, we all think you're doing something awesome, JJ. Now, I think it's your mom's birthday was earlier this week.
Yeah, she turned 80.
All right, well, happy birthday, Hazel.
Happy birthday, Hazel.
There we go. Well, thank you, JJ, for joining us.
Yeah.
And have the great time out there.
Great, and thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, that's JJ.
Coming soon to Access Now TV.
WCBL Baseball on Access Now Sports.
Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Regina Riot.
The 2023 Saskatchewan Country Music Awards.
I'm Brendan McGuire. Join me for In the Huddle.
Hey, I'm Bob Friedrich, host of Cruisin'. Join us this summer. We're going to have a great time.
Access Now TV, bringing Saskatchewan to you.
Well, I have found Amanda Hegel, and she is nominated for Female Artist of the Year. It is very nice to have you, Amanda. Where are you from?
Originally from the Southwest, outside of a town called Lancer, but I live in Saskatoon now.
All right. Now, you are a personal trainer, I believe, right? Yeah. Okay, so here's my question, because when you were growing up, did your parents ever say, you should get an education because, music might... What happened there? Like, what are you doing all day, and how do you make musician work?
Well, it's a great profession, being a personal trainer. When I was growing up, obviously, all I wanted to do was music. But I'm glad that Mom and Dad steered me in the post-secondary education direction because it's a great foundation. When you're out as a musician, there's no guarantee in terms of, revenue flow. Yeah. So personal training is a great hub for me to kind of just have a baseline, and then I get to make art and enjoy that aspect of my life, my passion. So it's great.
Oh, I love it. Now, I was on your website because, I'm going to stalk you because I loved on your website, and you have a webpage, your blog. I want to ask you a little bit about your faith and your music. How does your faith shape you as a person?
Wow, that's a great question. It's a foundation for me, and I'd like to think that it's the driving force of the art that I create. The messages that I bring forth are all about living from the heart, aspiring to be the highest and best version of yourself, and that's what faith is all about. So to me, it's the cornerstone, and it's, I think, a part of the purpose and why I am an artist and why I have these gifts.
Yeah. Well, I loved your blog. It's tell God your plan. How do you make God laugh? Tell him your plan.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
All right. Well, there's no plans here today. We're going to leave it in the hands, but I wish you a great time out there, and congratulations. You're playing tonight as well.
Absolutely. Really excited to do a song off my new record called Dirty Up Good. Can't wait.
All right. Well, this is Amanda Hegel, nominated for Female Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
At Access Communications, we're all about you. All of you.
Access is all about customers.
I have, over the years, made great relationships with customers.
They are the real pillars of any organization.
There's no business without them, and you can only get loyal customers if you provide them honest and loyal service too.
I love my customers.
Access Communications, 100% Saskatchewan and 100% all about you.
Well, I feel like the luckiest person ever because I am just meeting all the Saskatchewan Country Music Awards recipients. It is exciting to meet you, Tegan. Tegan Little Chief is here. You are up for 2 awards today, Female Artist of the Year, Indigenous Artist of the Year. But I can't even concentrate because I noticed your necklace. Your beadwork is beautiful, and I believe that is someone very special.
Yeah, her name's Tyra Pelchier, and I seen some work that she had done, and I just reached out and I said, would you be able to bead something fast enough for the awards? And she said, of course, for you, yes. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you very much.
It is such an amazing community to be part of, and when you can do something like that, the community who supports you, right? Now, I want to ask you a little bit about your inspiration. Is there someone out there who inspires you the most?
My mom, of course, any child or kid or person. We'll always say mom, but you know, she's such a trooper, and she's really shown me a lot within the past few years. Like, you know, push it till you can make it, and that's my big thing.
Now you're performing tonight a Heartbreak song. What is your creative process like? How did you get to Heartbreak song?
Well, this Heartbreak song is a Sean Hogan original, and I wanted to record it because I've gone through a couple relationships where, you know, it's been a heartbreaking, and I chose that tonight because, well, again, I went through a nice little heartbreak here in the last little while, so you know what? I'm totally over it.
I'm going to write about it, sing about it, and you're going to, yeah. All right. Tegan, I want to thank you for joining us, and I can't wait to see you perform tonight, and wish you the best of luck in your 2 categories.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Tegan Little Chief up for 2 awards.
Wednesday at 7 p.m. Swift Current 57s. Regina Red Sox. Brought to you by Capital Automotive Group.
Used car savings. It's time to bring them out at Crestview Chrysler. And you're going to score big. We're making your first 2 payments. Plus, Capitalville's Pick 6 contest is back. The Capital Auto Group, proud partner of your Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Well, I am back with Adam Johnson, and he is nominated for 3 awards tonight. Amazing. Now, what I understand is you started your career during COVID. There was no career. Now you're here with 3 awards, but this is your first CMAs, like, in person. How do you feel?
I'm really excited. Like, it's awesome to be part of the community and meeting all the people that I've known from like social media and stuff the last few years, and I just can't wait to spend a great night with country music. So.
Now, I know you played at Bugsy's, and you had some family there with you, and you had some friends come out. How did the evening turn out?
It was awesome. It was actually my first time playing in Moose Jaw, and it was a great bar to play at. Everyone was amazing. The crowd was great, so I look forward to doing it again.
All right. Now, I know you're performing tonight, and you're performing Drinking with the Boys. Tell me a little bit about the song.
So it's my newest single. It just went to country radio last week, I believe it was. And I'm really excited to have this one out there. It's one of my favorite songs I've done so far. And it's just a fun, like, party song.
All right. Well, I can't wait to hear it. I heard you outside earlier on the outdoor stage, so I am looking forward to seeing you in there. And I wish you a great time in there, Adam.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. There you go. Adam Johnson up for 3 awards tonight.
Coming soon to Access Now TV.
WCBL Baseball on Access Now Sports.
Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Regina Riot.
The 2023 Saskatchewan Country Music Awards.
I'm Brendan McGuire. Join me for In the Huddle.
Hey, I'm Bob Friedrich, host of Cruisin'. Join us this summer. We're going to have a great time.
Access Now TV, bringing Saskatchewan to you.
So I am here with Carissa Hoffert. She is up for Female Artist of the Year, and it is so nice to see you back here again.
It is so nice to be here with all the beautiful, friendly faces here in Assiniboia.
It is beautiful here. This center is beautiful. So I want to talk to you a little bit about your songwriting. I read in a post says Carissa's passion for writing songs that inspire you and motivate her audience is rooted from past experiences that led her to where she is today. So my question is really about, can you share a moment or a pivotal moment where that something changed your life, and did you write about it?
Yes, actually, I had this big realization that my self-worth is the most important thing, and that is when I actually wrote She's Enough. And so just realizing that my self-worth is worth more than someone else's opinion of me was a huge realization, and it changed my life for the better, and I am so happy now.
And I feel like when you write a song like that, there's so much more depth to it, because I loved that song. And I know so many women, and I think even groups adopted that song.
Yes, so many people reached out to me to use the song, and it spoke to them, and that's what made me so happy that this song spoke to other people and myself. So it was beautiful for that.
Awesome. Now you're performing tonight, I think, Whiskey Mood. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, so I wrote Whiskey Mood with Dan Petty out of Ontario, and it was just a really fun, upbeat song all about just getting together and having some fun, having a drink or two, and yeah, it's just going to be an upbeat song with some fiddle in it too.
I love the fiddle. I can't wait to see you out there, and I hope you have a great time, and best of luck with Female Artist of the Year.
Thank you.
All right, Carissa Hoffert.
At Access Communications, we're all about you, all of you.
I love to be a part of Access Communication as it is a community-based company.
We are there in the community because we're part of the community.
I think it's important to give back.
If you help someone, it's priceless, right? That is something that feeds your heart, not your pocket.
Access Communications, 100% Saskatchewan and 100% all about you.
All right, well, I have found Steve Huber. He is the SCMA president, and he is also the owner and founder of Cat Country, to which I am following here in Assiniboia. Great station.
Hey, thank you so much, Lisa. It's so great to finally meet you in person.
I know, I follow you on social media.
Oh, man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Assiniboia. What do you think of our little shindig here?
This is a very nice place. Congratulations.
Yeah, awesome rink. It's a town of 2,400 people. Don't forget that, right? We got this big, beautiful arena, and we are proud to use it tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I follow you a bit on radio. Know that you started the radio station only a few years ago, maybe. And I want to ask you, what about radio? What do you think sets radio apart from other forms of media?
You know, I think what's the coolest thing about radio is I think we tend to be probably the most local of all the mediums, just because we can be instant, right? We don't need to have a bunch of TV cameras like yourselves, and you have to go back and you got to produce it and go for the B-roll and all that stuff. Radio, we can go instantly live, right? And that makes it really simple. I think the other thing too that's really nice about radio, it's free, right? It's still free to use. Where a lot of other places, sometimes you have to have a subscription. But you know what? Radio's free, it's local, and there's some really neat technologies that are out with radio. For instance, at Cat Country, we are Saskatchewan's first HD radio station, which gives us not only analog on FM, but we also have a digital HD side too, which is really nice because now we can do album art and add more channels too, which is really nice.
Well, I want to thank you just for joining us for a quick second. I know you were super busy. You're like, right now, an interview? You got to go, but I want to thank you, and I'll see you out there.
Fantastic. Thank you. Good meeting you. Bye-bye.
Good meeting you, too. Thank you.
I'm Brendan McGuire. Join me and my co-host Marshall Hamilton every Tuesday at 7 p.m. for In the Huddle, with special guest panelists and a weekly breakdown of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Catch us on Access Now TV and the Access Now app.
Used car savings, it's time to bring them out at Capital GMC in Regina. And you're going to score big. We're covering your first 2 payments. Plus, Capitalville's Pick 6 contest is back. The Capital Auto Group, proud partner of your Saskatchewan Roughriders.
All right, well, we have Matt Ryan here. Matt Ryan is nominated for Country Music Person of the Year, but as well as On-Air Personality of the Year. Tell us, Matt, where are you from?
Originally from Saskatoon, but living up in Meadow Lake right now for the last 5 or 6 years, so enjoy my time up north.
All right. Now, you've been here numerous times. You've been a winner many times. This year is very exciting. I want to ask you about what is the most important role of an on-air personality?
Probably relatability is a really important thing, just to kind of keep your audience relating with what everyone kind of is up to. So relatability is probably the first thing, then it goes into entertainment and so forth, but relatability probably is the most important thing.
Great enemy, really, you do. Yeah. So, I mean, you're on air for a long time. I'm just saying, I don't know what you talk about, but how do you keep people engaged for a long period of time and keep them interested in coming back?
Yeah, you know what? It's just about the high energy and about promoting the music. I'm all about promoting the local music, and I know our listeners and our fans and whatnot absolutely love it. So just kind of keeping the audience engaged with high energy, with on-air interviews, and with the best country music as well.
All right. Well, Matt, I hope you have a great time out there, and I look forward to seeing you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Matt. See ya.
At Access Communications, we're all about you. All of you.
Access is all about customers.
I have, over the years, made great relationships with customers.
They are the real pillars of any organization.
There's no business without them, and you can only get loyal customers if you provide them honest and loyal service too.
I love my customers.
Access Communications, 100% Saskatchewan and 100% all about you.
All right, we are here with the Hunter brothers. Well, we only have 2 of them. We have Ty and Dusty beside me, and they are up for 7 nominations this year. You guys have been cleaning up since, 2017. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, something like that. No, it's been such an honor to be here, and honestly, just to be back and hanging out with everybody is awesome because it only happens every so often, and so we're just honored to be here. And there's nothing like home turf in Saskatchewan. So we're in the venue that Dusty's coached hockey in here, and so it's good to be here for a music function as well.
Let's just talk about that coaching hockey, Dusty. You coached, busy career as a musician. You coached 5 hockey teams last year.
Yes, call me insane. It was a lot of fun though. I've got 3 little ones and they all play, and
a couple of them play on multiple teams. So I find myself behind the bench doing that. And it's a game I played for a lot of years, and it's a way of giving back to the community too. And when you're not on the road too much, which I was able to this winter, so we weren't gone too much, I was able to help out.
That's so good, and thank you for being part of the community. We do need volunteer coaches. Ty, I understand that you have snapped his femur when he was 16. So I want to know, what were you doing, and did your mother approve?
I mean, just wrestling with the guys. He won, clearly. I was zip lining, actually, but it was not a very secure zip line. It's kind of an excuse for one. So I went to swing off the platform, and the rope actually in the apparatus got hooked in the platform, and I hit the ground instead of actually making it to the water. So I think the impact from something underneath snapped it in half, and that kind of brought a little bit of a halt to my hockey career, so I'm thankful for music. So.
All right. And you guys have you all had a career in hockey?
Yeah, all of us played for a lot of years. I guess 3 of us played professionally, and Brock played junior hockey as well, and Ty played a lot of good hockey up till the femur accident, but yeah, it was a huge part of our lives for many years.
How do you do it? I mean, you're hockey players, musicians, coaches. You guys are awesome. I wish you great success in there, and you guys have a great time. I'll see you in there.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Access Now Sports. Full game coverage, expert commentary, news, and interviews from your favorite Saskatchewan teams. Follow the action. Watch Access Now Sports. Brought to you by the Capital Automotive Group.
Used car savings. It's time to bring them out at Crestview Chrysler. And you're going to score big. We're making your first 2 payments. Plus, Capitalville's Pick 6 contest is back. The Capital Auto Group, proud partner of your Saskatchewan Roughriders.
All right, I'm here with Justin Labrash, and he is leading the SCMA Awards with 8 nominations, buddy. That is amazing.
I am? Wow, okay, cool. I'm excited.
You should be. I have known Justin. I've been interviewing since you were 15 years old, and now I understand you've got Parker and Carter here. Were they with you at 15? I think Parker was.
Yeah, they were. They've been there since the beginning, and they're up for Drummer of the Year and Bass Player of the Year, and I couldn't be prouder and happier that they're getting recognized for their efforts.
Yeah, because it really takes a team to make a great band. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about mentorship. You have been mentored by I think there's great people in your life that have mentored. I want you to talk about the relationship between you and your mentor.
Absolutely, yeah. I have too many to name. There's just so many people that have been in my corner, but especially my mom and dad. They've helped me along the way. They've even learned how to do new things just so they can help out even more. And so many people in the industry that have showed me the ropes and given me advice and taken me under their wings. So I couldn't be happier and more thankful for just the welcoming nature of the music industry in Saskatchewan and Canada as a whole.
Yeah, your parents are amazing, and I know your dad, Wes, is up for Country Person of the Year. Does that sound right?
Absolutely, he is. He sits on the SCMA Provincial Board as treasurer, and he served a term as provincial president as well. So he's embraced the SCMA, and he just wants to promote Canadian country music and Saskatchewan country music.
Yeah. Now, I know you've been cleaning up awards for a few years, and we talked about mentorship. You have had some. Are you now returning to society and sort of helping other younger musicians out? Because you're super young still, but you've been here a while.
I try to do my best to show newbies just things that I've learned and things I wish I knew earlier on. And I've started teaching songwriting in schools, doing songwriting clinics, and it's one of my favorite things. I love seeing their eyes light up when they just blurt out a joke and I turn it into a song line, and they're like, oh, I can do that? Wow. And it's my favorite thing in the world.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, Justin. It has been a pleasure knowing you for like 9 years. You are always welcome on any of our shows at Access Now TV. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right. It's Justin Labrash up for 8 awards tonight.
At Access Communications, we're all about you. All of you.
Access is all about customers.
I have, over the years, made great relationships with customers.
They are the real pillars of any organization.
There's no business without them, and you can only get loyal customers if you provide them honest and loyal service too.
I love my customers.
Access Communications, 100% Saskatchewan and 100% all about you.
All right, well, that's a wrap for me at the red carpets of the 34th Annual SCMA Awards. I am excited to get in there. I couldn't even stop all the people walking by me. I hope you've enjoyed the last little bit. Let's go in there and enjoy the awards.
And now, the Washboard Union.
Run on diesel, airplanes run on time. Yeah, right. Some days my truck just won't run, another day she flies. Cowboys run on whiskey, and horses run on wild. Me, I run on something else, yeah, here's what gets me by. I run on country, I run on the car, steel guitars. I run on Friday nights, the neon lights, the small town honky-tonk bars. I run on back roads, harvest moons and homemade shine. So fill up my tank with straight Willie and Hank, 'cause I run on country. I run on country. When I get that feeling like Sunday morning coming down on me, it fills my cup, it tops me up when my heart's on E. It gives me just what I need, 'cause I run on country. I run on the car, steel guitars. I run on Friday nights and neon lights, small town honky-tonk bars. I run on back roads, harvest moons and homemade shine. So fill up my tank with straight Willie and Hank, 'cause I run on country. That kick drum kicking on the 1, 2, 3, guitar bending them strings. Give me that girl who knows every single word, 'cause it runs in her family. She's just like me. And I run on country, I run on the cry of steel guitars. I run on Friday nights and neon lights, small town honky-tonk bars. I run on back roads, harvest moons and homemade shine. So fill up my tank with straight Willie and Hank, 'cause I run on country. I run on country. I run on country. I run on, run on, run on, run on, run on country.
Welcome to the 34th Annual Saskatchewan Country Music Awards, presented by Access Now TV. After 3 long years, we're happy to be live and in person from the Southland Co-op Centre in beautiful Assiniboia, Saskatchewan. Tonight's featured performers are Adam Johnson, Tegan Little Chief, Justin Labrash, J.J. Voss, Amanda Hegel, Dan Cognett, Carissa Hoffert, Jordan Pollard, Jeffrey Straker, and a very special appearance by Faster Gun. And now, show us how loud you can be, Assiniboia. Please welcome our hosts, the Washboard Union.
Saskatchewan, how we feeling? My friends, welcome to the 34th Annual Saskatchewan Country Music Awards, right in the heart of Saskatchewan, right here where Saskatchewan country is born, in the beautiful town of Assiniboia, who has made us feel so welcome since we got here. Thank you so much. You know, it's been absolutely incredible to be back in Saskatchewan, to see some old friends and meet a whole bunch of new ones, but most importantly, to be here to celebrate the next greatness that is coming from country music out of this province. So congratulations to all of our nominees. It's gonna be a big night.
I'd just like to take this moment and the SCMA and all of its members live and work on treaty land and the traditional homelands of the Cree, Dene, Dakota, Lakota, Nakota, Saulteaux, and the homeland of Métis Nation. We honor the First Nations and the Métis people of this land, and we reaffirm our relationship with one another in the spirit of reconciliation. So, this is a very big night, Saskatchewan, very big night for you all. And there's some very, very big artists here today. And a special thanks to the town of Assiniboia, like Chris said, the Assiniboia Civic Improvement Association, and the dedicated sponsors and volunteers who has made this night happen tonight. So we hope you enjoy this show. All the homegrown music from Saskatchewan, all the artists and all of their music. And we would first like to take just a quick moment and introduce our red carpet co-host, Lisa Peters. So, you've seen her wander around already. She's gonna be around all night here. But a little fun fact, David, I don't know if you know this, but 22 years ago, she had her first date with her now husband at an SCMA Awards show.
And he plays mandolin.
And he plays mandolin. So here she is, Lisa Peters.
Lisa, tonight's show is going to include SCMA Awards. It's going to include the Gala Awards. Tonight is about celebrating music in your beautiful province. We are so honored to be here. There's a lot of people involved. Tonight we're going to have some great artists on the show. We're going to have Dan Canat, we're going to have Carissa, Hoffert, Justin Labrash, JJ Voss, Tegan Little Chief, Amanda Hegel, Adam Johnson, Jordan Pollard, Jeffrey Straker, and of course, one and only, Faster Gun.
All right.
So let's celebrate, let's truly appreciate one another.
All right, we've got a full and busy night planned for everyone tonight. We'll get started right now to present these first two awards, the Hall of Fame Achievement Awards. Please welcome Drew Martin from Phantom Vodka and Shirley Karst and Tammy Ziri from Integra Tire.
All right.
Hello, I'm not Drew Martin, but I'm Brendan Miller, and this is Don Archer, and we're from Phantom Light Distillery.
The SCMA Awards of Achievement was established by the Association's Board of Directors for the purpose of recognizing individuals and events whose contributions to the Canadian country music industry have been deemed as outstanding and/or extraordinary. The Hall of Fame Achievement categories are Fans' Choice, Male Artist, Female Artist, Group or Duo, Indigenous Artist, Guitar Player, Keyboard Player, Bass Player, Fiddle Player, Drummer, and Specialty Instrument Player. When a member receives the SCMA Award 5 or more times, we recognize that as an outstanding achievement. For that honor, they are voted into the SCMA Hall of Fame, and then they become ineligible for that category in subsequent years. Born and raised in Weyburn, Saskatchewan, Tennille Arts is bringing the international spotlight to Saskatchewan. She has created so much chart-topping music that you have to read the SCMA program to see it all. This includes her #1 hit, Somebody Like That, and international award-winning Back Then, Right Now. She has been honored and recognized by CMT, Next Country of Women Class of 2021, CRS New Faces of Country Music, and ACM New Female Artist of the Year. iHeartRadio Music awards Best New Country Artist by the SCMA, SAS Music, and the CCMA. Tennille has won SCMA's Female Artist of the Year 5 times. She shares that honor with Jess Moskaluk and Jessica Robinson. Congratulations to Neil Arts. We are proud to induct her into the SCMA Hall of Fame for the Female Artist Achievement Award.
I'm slow riding down a throwback road.
Hey everyone, it's Neil Arts here. I just want to say a huge thank you for putting me in the Hall of Fame, for winning Female Artist of the Year 5 times. That's really, really cool. And I can still remember the very first time that I ever won that award, and it was just super special. So thank you to the SCMAs, and yeah, we're on to the next amazing group of women. Here we go.
Some incredible recording studios. Those studios draw artists from all over the country. We'd like to thank K2 Laser Design for supporting this next award and sponsoring it. Here are Kevin and Karen Correll to present Award for Recording Studio of the Year.
Raised in Shaunavon, Saskatchewan, brothers JJ, Dusty, Luke, Brock, and Ty are no strangers to country living and country music. The Hunter brothers have created incredible music over recent years, including Born and Raised, Bein' a Minute, Hard Dirt, Peace, Love, and Country Music, and so many more. Having won SCMA's Group of the Year Award 5 times, they are deserving of an SCMA Group Achievement Award.
They share this honor with the Johnner Brothers, the Poverty Plainsmen, and Wyatt. Congratulations to the Hunter Brothers. We are so proud to induct them into the SCMA Hall of Fame for the Group Achievement Award.
What color you drive? Show me the keys. Is it New Holland yellow or a John Deere green? Is it a quad-track smokestack, brand new or throwback, shined up or covered in mud? From Holland, hey, in a Case IH, Saskatchewan prairies or the Kansas plains. Does it got a ladder I can climb inside? Red, green, or yellow? What color you drive?
Assiniboia, how are we feeling tonight? Well, the other brothers are presently crop spraying, so we had an arm wrestling competition to see who was strongest to make it here this evening, and we clearly won, so the best 40% made it this evening. Actually, it's just the best hair of the group. So I just really want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, being here on home soil here in Saskatchewan. The group award really is an extension of gratitude to everybody who has supported us, and that includes every single person in this room. The SCMAs, thank you for elevating Canadian country music and specifically Saskatchewan artists. We want to say thank you to, really Saskatchewan Country Music Radio for elevating country music as well here in this province. We want to say thank you to our record label, Open Road Recordings, and our management team, RGK Entertainment. We also want to say a huge thank you to Mom and Dad, Lauren and Norma, for putting us in music lessons right from little wee. Shout out to Mom and Dad. And love you guys. And we also just want to say a huge thank you to our families back at home who are watching. We love you with all of our hearts. There's a huge list of them because there's a lot of nieces and nephews, so I won't go through the entirety of the list. But we just really want to say that we were given a piece of advice growing up, and that was to remember where you came from, and we are so proud to be from this province here in Saskatchewan, so thank you again so much for this award. We appreciate it.
All right. Leave it to the Washboard Union to mess up the Hunter's Big Award. Sorry, gentlemen. I just get excited about recording studios. I can't help it. My apologies. So yes, this will be Recording Studio of the Year. Again, thank you to K2 Laser Design for the sponsorship. And now I will introduce Kevin and Karen Carell to present the award.
I'm neither of them. Dave, I'm Tim. I'm on the executive for the SCMA. Kevin and Carol are not here right now, so I will read on their behalf. Artists choose the studio that feeds their creativity and has an open and comfortable vibe. Many Saskatchewan-based recording studios have gained recognition worldwide. This award goes to a studio that has been involved in a country music recording in 2023.
These are the nominees for Recording Studio of the Year.
Bart McKay Productions, Big Bang Studios, Nolita Studios, Skull Creek Studios, Terry Hockness Saskatoon Music Recording Studio.
And the award goes to... I'll get it. Bart McKay Productions.
Thank you, SCMA. Thank you for the host committee for putting on this fantastic weekend. I feel like this is one of the best SCMAs ever, and the town of Assiniboia has done a great job. Yeah. I just want to thank all the artists that I've been able to work with this last year. And all the studio players that come up, the songwriters that give me material to work with, the songwriters, country music radio, especially music directors who have chosen to play CanCon and support Canadian acts. Also, Sask Music Factor and Creative Saskatchewan for contributing to all of our careers. Thank you.
Well, a huge congratulations, Bart McKay. That's amazing. Good for you, man. We have our very first performance of the evening by a Weyburn farmer. So put your hands together here for the 2023 Emerging Artist nominee, Dan Cugnett, singing his current single, So Long, Cowboy.
Thank you. Hello, Assiniboia. Mr. Morgan Turk here. A life well lived, my share of sins. I tried my best along the way. One last ride down this dusty trail. The wind behind me and the sun on my face. I had my losses and my wins. Good or bad, they're mine, don't. It's the little things that made it grand. And I hope like hell I'm not alone. Here, now it's time to draw. He's just too quick, as we both know. So I guess it's time to say goodbye and take my star up in the sky. Let the prairie take me home. May your memories of me be kind. When you leave here today, be better when you can. And do what you can with your time. Spread my ashes on the wind. And please just pray for my soul. I'm at peace now, where I am. It was time for me to go. Let my spirit ride the wind. And please just pray for my soul. I'm at peace now, where I am. It was time for me to go home. Thank you.
One more time for Dan Cugnett. That's Dan's latest single, So Long Cowboy, an incredible song. If you ask any musician or artist in this room, they fell in love with music at an age they can almost not even remember anymore. But if you ask any of them to recall the first instrument they ever got, they can picture it immediately. Celebrating musicians is what the Saskatchewan Country Music Awards is all about. We love presenting awards that honor them. Their job is to help someone perform at their very best, and they're not often given the highest recognition that they really deserve. Anyone who completes piano lessons, to me, deserves a medal. Our next award is for Keyboard Player of the Year, and it's sponsored by our friends at GX94. Please welcome our good friend, Courtney Fielder.
Music and all things keys go hand in hand, from traditional honky-tonk and gospel-influenced songs of yesteryear to the technical intricacies required today. The precision and feel that great keyboard and piano players strive for is to be commended. The end goal is to make the music speak to us.
These are the nominees for Keyboard Player of the Year.
Amy Nelson, Jeffrey Straker, Jesse Wyman, Terry Hockness.
And the SCMA Keyboard Player of the Year goes to Jeffrey Straker.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody. This is very lovely. Thank you so much. What do I want to say about this? I guess this is a moment to thank music teachers. I grew up in a little town called Punashai, Saskatchewan. Anybody hear of that place? And my first piano teacher was Mrs. Young. She was fantastic. She sent me on to a lady down the road in Raymore, Saskatchewan, named Mrs. McTavish, who sent me off to Regina eventually because she had too much of me. And she sent me to a guy named Frank Crumley, who taught me the rest of my 13 years of classical piano studies. Music teachers are the unsung heroes in the music industry. No one would be doing half of what they're doing without them. We thank them so much for their years of dedication. And especially Mrs. Young, who had a wasp nest above her grand piano, and she told me if I didn't practice, she would sick the wasps on me. Thank you for that, Mrs. Young, and no bites. Thank you so much.
Come with us.
My parents heard me play piano when I was very young, and they wouldn't let me take lessons. So congratulations, Jeff. Songwriting is obviously very close to our hearts, and we're very excited to celebrate Saskatchewan homegrown songwriters, which are many. Here to present Songwriter of the Year Award, sponsored by CJWW.
Every one of us has been so deeply touched by a melody and lyric that brings us to tears and heartbreak, or takes us back to great happiness and memories. Songwriters are storytellers. They are open books. They're fiction writers. They're political, and they are lovers. They are spiritual and they stand for a cause. They share from the heart and create that killer hook that we just can't stop singing. We have a diamond mine of songwriters right here in Saskatchewan. The nominees for Songwriter of the Year are...
These are the nominees for Songwriter of the Year.
A Letter to Dad. Composer, J.J. Voss. Performing artist, J.J. Voss.
Leave the light on in the yard, hoping I would find my way back to this farm.
Broke to Brand New. Composer, Shantea. Ryan Sorstad. Brittany Knott. Guy Taylor Nash. Performing artist, Shantea.
How do I go from feeling broke to brand new? Will I always feel jaded by...
Everybody But Me. Composer, Jake Valdelan. Performing artist, Jake Valdelan.
Everybody but me is just having fun. They fool around and then they're done.
Running Away. Composers, Justin Labrash. Doug Sylvester. Dan Solly. Performing artist, Justin Labrash.
I'm running away. We're done like yesterday.
What Color You Drive. Composers, Joshua J. Hunter, Luke Hunter, Ty Hunter, Brock Hunter, Dustin Hunter, Brad Rempel, Blake Bollinger, Seth Mosley. Performing artists, Hunter Brothers.
What color you drive? Show me the keys. Is it New Holland yellow or a John Deere green?
The Songwriter of the Year goes to Running Away.
I'm running away. We're done like yesterday. Don't blame me, but I ain't coming back. There ain't nothing you can say. We're long dead and gone away.
They got it. Well, Dougie, get over here. Yeah, man. Doug and I have been writing together for a long time, and we wrote this song with Dan Solly, and words are hard. Yeah. I just thank you. This is this means this is one of my favorite awards. And just being recognized for writing is such an amazing feeling. So thank you to everybody in the SCMA, and thank you to the town of Assiniboia for putting on the show. And it's just huge. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Justin, and thanks to all of the artists, musicians, and songwriters that I've had the opportunity to share this passion of music with, country music, and I'd just like to thank them all for the opportunity to write with them. And I'd mostly like to thank my wife, Louise, who's been here for every part of this journey. So thank you very much.
Well, that's amazing. Congratulations, you two. Hey, Justin, you could think about singing your acceptance speech next time if words would come easier. So we're up. The next award is Fiddle Player of the Year, and this is sponsored by 92.9 The Bull.
Ever since its arrival to Canada with our ancestors, the fiddle songs and dances of the Métis people. We think of country music, we think of a fiddle. It's an emotional instrument that can defy gravity. The SCMA for Fiddle Player of the Year nominees are...
These are the nominees for Fiddle Player of the Year.
Dean Bernier. Evan Friesen.
The SCMA for Fiddle Player of the Year goes to Dean Bernier.
My name is not Dean. But I had the pleasure of spending a summer teaching music to young kids at a music camp with Mr. Bernier, and so he asked me If he won, which he didn't think was very possible, but I was pretty confident, he asked me to accept it on his behalf. So on behalf of Dean, thank you to the SCMA. He's been a longtime member, a longtime fiddler, and he's very thankful for all the support, and can't wait to get back on stage very, very soon with all the amazing artists in Saskatchewan.
Congratulations to Dean and to all of our winners so far. It's time for some more down-home country music. Please welcome to our stage right now from the ranchland of Saskatchewan's Big Muddy, Female Artist of the Year nominee Carissa Hoffert, singing her new single for us called Whiskey Mood.
It's time we all get together, mix up an ice cold drink. I can feel that warmer weather and the sunshine on my face. We've been waiting to finally get out and make some memories. There's one thing we could use now, a little liquid remedy. We crave a little burn, we got a little thirst for something a little more strong. Mix it with a Coke at a rock and roll show, a sip it poured on the rocks. We all deserve a little good time, that's sure to go down smooth. Getting loud, I'm getting rowdy, I'm in a whiskey mood. We're sitting around the campfire, singing classic country tunes. My baby's arms hold me tighter with every shot of 90 proof. Let's get up on our feet now and dance right through the night until we all fall down. We'll be feeling those summertime vibes. We crave a little burn, we got a little thirst for something a little more strong. Mix it with a Coke at a rock and roll show, or sip it poured on the rocks. We all deserve a little good time, that's sure to go down smooth. I'm getting loud, I'm getting rowdy, I'm in a whiskey mood. Woo! Well, wheat, barley, corn, and rye, a taste that's made to satisfy. We crave a little burn, we got a little thirst for something a little more strong. Mix it with a Coke at a rock and roll show, or sip it poured on the rock. We all deserve a little good time, that's sure to go down smooth. I'm getting loud, I'm getting rowdy, I'm in a whiskey mood. I'm getting loud, I'm getting rowdy, I'm in a whiskey mood.
Carissa Hoffert. This brings us to another award that's dear to our hearts, Emerging Artist Award, sponsored by CKRM and GX94. Please welcome Cody Glyden to present this award.
Thank you very much. These artists have dreams. As songwriters, they have something to say. They are creators that want to share their passion with the world. It's wonderful to see these artists pushing boundaries and bringing back a long overdue taste of traditional country music.
Now, the nominees for the Emerging Artist of the Year.
Adam Johnson.
Let the tires hit the road, let the city lights glow, man, if you got that liquor.
Andrea Ann.
When the night gets cold and long, I hear
Dan Cugnett.
What could go wrong when the sun's coming up at last call?
Daryl Anderson.
Really, really wanna party, have a little fun.
Morgan Robertson.
Tell me why do you stay with me if you wish that I was someone else?
And the Saskatchewan Country Music Association Emerging Artist of the Year for 2023 goes to Adam Johnson.
Let the tires hit the road, let the city lights glow, man. If you got that liquor, let it flow. When you're on vacation, nobody's gonna give a damn. And you might meet a girl who you'd never know. You spend your night just.
I just want to say thank you so much to the country community. When I started my career 2 years ago, making demos in my basement, all I wanted to do was just be a part of this great bunch of people, and it means a lot to be standing up here. And I want to thank, of course, Jesse Wyman for working with me, Brock Andrews and Chris Henderson for helping me at the very start and getting things off the ground, and of course my parents for everything they've done to support me.
Well, congratulations, man. Good for you. 2 years. That's quick. We now have the opportunity to celebrate the On-Air Personality of the Year. This award is sponsored by Westrom Lumber. And to present it, please welcome Steve Huber.
Hey, thank you very much. Hey, I want to say hi to our good friend Courtney Fielder over there from Country 100. Courtney, wave to everyone tonight. Thank you for being out here tonight. We do appreciate you. She's here on behalf of Golden West Radio. I am Steve Huber. I own Cat Country 98 here in Assiniboia. On-Air Personality of the Year presented by our good friends at Westrom Lumber Timber Mart. Whether making a morning drive work brighter or spinning that favorite song that you just can't stop tapping your foot to, that's what radio is all about. And we want to celebrate our on-air personalities. So, without further ado, here's our nominations.
Now, the nominees for On-Air Personality of the Year.
Chase Hussey. Cody Glyden. Jason Lee. Matt Ryan. Pat Dubois.
Alrighty, let's find out who our winner is for the 2023 On-Air Personality of the Year. Oh my goodness. Is Cody still here from 620 CKRM? Cody, congratulations, my friend. Come on up here.
Well, that was a real thrill. My goodness. Thank you very much. And of course, I share this with Gloria Evans and Colin Lovequist, Michael Ball, and Ray Allen, and everybody at 620 CKRM. So thank you very much. What a great way to spend a weekend here in beautiful Assiniboia.
Congratulations, Cody. How's everybody feeling so far? All right. We have been blessed to know this guy for some time now, and we have watched him grow as an artist and are so excited that he's here tonight. He is already an award winner, performing a song that he won for tonight. Please join us in welcoming from Weyburn, Saskatchewan, Justin Labrash singing Running Away.
It's high time told something
top shelf. Well, I gotta tell you, you're too high on yourself. Simple truth is all your lies are crushing. I'm not walking away, girl, I'm running. I'm running away. We're done like yesterday. Don't blame me, but I ain't coming back. There ain't nothing you can say. We're long dead and gone away. I'm not walking, baby, I'm running away. Let's run! Running away. We're done like yesterday. Don't blame me, but I ain't coming back. There ain't nothing you can say. We're long dead and gone away. I'm not walking, baby, I'm running away. I'm not walking, girl, I'm running. Thank you, Assiniboia!
Nice work, my man. Nice work. This next award is, it really is about heart. This is Country Music Person of the Year. It's sponsored by Outlaw Trail Spirits Distillery. And I gotta be honest, I think I've tried them all this weekend. Delicious. Here to present tonight's award, Charmaine Styles.
Thank you very much. They have the same passion for music as the artists, and more often than not are found working their tails off and not in the spotlight. They are the organizers, the committees, they find the sponsors, they make programs, dreams, and make opportunities happen for artists and country music fans.
Now, the nominees for Country Music Person of the Year.
Bart McKay, Doug Sylvester, Leon Gilbertson, Matt Ryan, Wes Labrash.
The SCMA Country Music Person of the Year goes to Bart McKay.
Thank you again, SCMA. I feel like the other nominees in this category were maybe more deserving than me, but I just want to thank some people here. Definitely congratulations to all the nominees in this category for their ongoing contributions to the country music community in Saskatchewan. I feel very fortunate to be able to do the job that I love in this great province. I would like to thank my wife, Joanne, for her never-ending support and patience for the busy life that I have. I also want to thank all the artists that I've had the privilege of working with in the studio and on stage with these guys. A couple of people that come to mind are the Johnner brothers, who I came up with. I probably wouldn't live in Saskatchewan if I hadn't come out here to work with them for 20 years. And also Louis O'Reilly that managed the Johnners for years. They were both integral in my career. I'm very proud of all the talent we have in Saskatchewan and very grateful to be a part of this country music community. Thank you.
Did y'all hear that story that came out of Assiniboia about the chiropractor? No? It was about a week back. Up next is the award for... Up next is the award for Bass Player of the Year. These guys rock solid on stage. Sponsored by E. Bourassa and Sons, here is Carmel Bruno to present the award.
A fantastic bass player needs to have a great feel and stay in the pocket with the drummer. When that happens, every other musician on stage can't help but fall into a great groove. The key players are recognized for the professional contribution on stage and in the studio.
These are the nominees for Bass Player of the Year.
Brandon Ziola, Luke Hunter, Mick Gratius, Parker Nabis, Terry Hockness,
And the winner is 2022-2023 Bass Player of the Year is Luke Hunter.
I'm very honored to receive this award on behalf of my brother Luke. I do want to share this story because a year and a half ago, he fell off a ladder that was 13 and a half feet off the side of his house, and he hit the ground, and he shattered almost everything in a lot of his arms, and the fiber of how he was able to play the bass guitar was completely taken away from him, and they weren't sure if he was ever actually going to play the bass guitar again. And I'm very thankful to say that this last year he performed 14 dates in the summer on the road. So yes, so we are so proud of him because he worked harder than I've ever seen anybody work before, truthfully. We're so proud of him and thankful to receive this tonight, so thank you.
I want to say a special congratulations to Luke as well. If you've ever had the pleasure of meeting Luke Hunter, you know, just like the rest of us do, that the world is a better place for him being in it. So congratulations to him. Our next performer is none other than the 2021 and 2022 Male Artist of the Year. Singing his most recent storytelling song, A Letter to Dad, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only J.J. Voss.
Can still feel you out in these hills. It brings me peace and it gives me chills. The roots 100 years deep in this dirt. I've gotta find a way to make this work. The title's clear and the bills are paid, and you left us kids with a choice to make. We can walk away or see this through, if only the ends would meet like they used to. But I won't give up and I don't complain. I've got your stubborn will and I bear your name. I shook your hand and I gave my word. I'm gonna find a way to make this work. You used to leave the light on in the yard. Oh, but now I'd find my way back to this farm. When it feels like I lost my way and I'm all alone, I always find myself when I come home. So I won't give up and I don't complain. got your stubborn will and I bear your name. You always said a man is only as good as his word. I'm gonna find a way to make this work. Now the road I'm on, well, it's built on dreams. I guess the leaves don't fall far from the tree. So I'm gonna sing these songs for all they're worth. I'm gonna find a way to make this work. I won't give up and I don't complain. I got your stubborn will, I bear your name. You always said a man is only as good as his word. I'm gonna find a way to make this work. You always had my back, now I'll have yours. I'm gonna find a way to make this work. And I can still feel you out in these hills. You know my heart lives here, and it always will.
Nice work, JJ. Well done, my man. It's kind of strange that I get to introduce this next award. It's for Interactive Artist of the Year, and I'll just back it up a second. I kind of feel like I just got a handle on the pencil sharpener, so it's kind of tough, but I had to get Chris and Aaron to actually explain to me what the internet was one time, and they said it was kind of like the Yellow Pages, David. And I know a lot of you guys don't know what the Yellow Pages is, but some of you folks do, so very strange that I'm introducing this. The next award is sponsored by Babbage Farms, and here to present Interactive Artist of the Year is Doug Durrell. Go get him, Doug.
Past 2 years have pushed artists to be much more digitally interactive than ever before. Artists have had to become graphic designers, marketing, promoters, editors. That is a full-time job on its own. They've been forced to learn about algorithms, platform ads everywhere on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and even TikTok. Saskatchewan artists, they are all over.
Now, the nominees for Interactive Artist or Group of the Year.
Hunter Brothers.
I'm talking about peace, love, and country music.
Jake Valdelan.
Everybody but me is just having fun. They fool around and then they're done.
JJ Voss.
Leave the light on in the yard, hoping I would find my way back to
Justin Labrash.
'Cause there's something about having nothing.
Shantea.
How do I go from feeling broke to brand new? Will I always feel jaded?
And the winner is Hunter Brothers.
I'm talking about peace, love, and country music. Yeah, we all need some to get us through it. We'd be a whole lot better of a place, better by the day, better every way.
Thank you so much. Thank you again to the SCMA organization. This award really means a lot to us. It's the way that we get to interact with every single one of you, and I just want to say thank you every time that you hit the share button, because that opens up everything for an artist to a much wider and broader network of people, and it ultimately winds up in people sitting in seats and buying tickets, and so it really keeps the industry moving around. So please continue to do that, and we thank you so much. We like to have a lot of fun. We were just actually looking at some content, and we were putting 5 pianos on top of each other in a stack. We actually built this apparatus, and it probably wasn't a good idea. We almost gave our mom a heart attack. You can check that out. We just recently posted it, but we love creating memories and laughter for people. The flip side of that coin is we've seen so many encouraging messages come into our direct message accounts. And one day I finally got to meet a little girl. She came up, and it was a small town Saskatchewan girl. She came up and she said, you know what, I have a QR of one of your songs above my bed, and I just hit that before I go to sleep because it just helps me feel better. And honestly, that's really the heart of why we do what we do. So thank you so much for continuing to share things and engage with us. We love your stories, and we look forward to many more shared together. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Hunter Brothers. That really is a full-time other business aside from your music business. That's a whole big thing. So congratulations, you guys really rock it. What was that piano thing? Can I get in on that? I'd like to play at least. This next award is sponsored by Big Bang International. Here to present Drummer of the Year is drummer extraordinaire and our new friend, Hal Shrink.
Thank you. These musicians hold it together with a steady beat. They create energy, dynamics, and leave space at exactly the right time. If a drummer does his job well, everyone on stage shines. There's so much more to this profession than the average fan and listener realizes. And the nominees this year are...
Now, the nominees for Drummer of the Year.
Carter Kent. Darcy Deschambault. Dustin Hunter.
And the winner is Darcy Deschambault.
I'm not Darcy, obviously, but I've been lucky enough to play with him for the last 2 years, and no one keeps rhythm better than him. And he just wanted me to thank all the voters and all the SCMA members, and he also wanted to thank his wife, Corinne, for all the support that she gives him over the years. So, thank you.
Where would we be without great drummers? Congratulations. Our next homegrown performance comes from your 2022 Indigenous Artist of the Year and multi-2023 SCMA nominee. From the White Bear First Nation, please welcome Tegan Little Chief.
In a world of tears and whiskey, the saddest words have all been said. If you really want to know just how far I have fallen, you've just got to punch a quarter in that jukebox on the wall, where only the lonely really know the pain. When you've lost that loving feeling and it's gone, gone.
Tegan! Wow, that was beautiful. This next award definitely speaks to the dedication artists have to their work. Thank you to Cat Country for your sponsorship for Country Album of the Year. Here to present the award is none other than Tim Black.
Hey folks, I'm not Tim Black, but that's okay. You didn't make a mistake, you didn't make a mistake. My name's Steve Huber, I own Cat Country 98. I want to tell you about Tim Black. And by the way, they said we could stretch this out a little bit. We're running fast, right? So my buddy Tim Black, right here, folks, this is Tim Black. Tim is one of the very few visually impaired employees in radio. A couple years ago, Tim won Canada's Music Director of the Year award all across Canada. This guy right here, he's visually impaired. So we wanted to say, you know what, Tim, you are an amazing person. And I was so happy when you agreed to come up here and give this award out tonight. And he drove all the way here tonight. So thank you, Tim. We appreciate it, buddy.
By the way, I also want Justin Labrash's shirt. Justin Labrash has the best shirt on by far tonight, so wherever you got that. And I apparently did not get the dress-up memo tonight either. So thank you very much. It is an honor to be here with you guys tonight and to present this award. An amazing amount of talent that is coming out of Saskatchewan. Give everybody a round of applause for all the talent that is happening tonight. It takes an incredible amount of hard work for an artist to be able to come up with a piece of work that they are going to record and leave on a recording forever. This is something that is going to be around for a long time. When they go to record an album, they look at it and they have a vision, they have a passion, they have a thought that they want to create something. We're proud of all of the artists here in Saskatchewan for all of the hard work that they have come up with.
These are the nominees for Country Album of the Year.
$10. Performing artist, Caitlin Lehner.
I'ma bet you $10 he gon' call me in a week saying that he couldn't sleep without me there.
Come On, Let's Go. Performing artist, Adam Johnson, featuring Andrea Ann, Cooper Troupeau, Shay Anthony, and Daryl Anderson.
Let the tires hit the road, let the city lights glow, man, if you got that liquor.
The Neon Palm Tree. Performing artist, Justin Labrash.
I'll be down the street at the Neon Palm Tree.
No Hurry in Growing Up. Performing artist, Carlin Ray.
We'll be having us some red wine and good times. Always got a finger on the rewind.
And the 2023 Saskatchewan Country Music Association Artist of the Year is the Great Karnak. Oh, no, sorry, okay. Is Justin Labrash! Yeah!
I'll be down the street at the Neon Palm Tree. She came in later, sat down beside me. The look on her face said we'd never be. Didn't need to say.
I really hope you get sick of my face tonight. But I wasn't expecting this. First of all, thank you to Mom and Dad for letting me take the biggest room in the house and tear it apart and turn it into a recording studio over COVID. Without it, I wouldn't be standing here right now. And this is Carter Kent, my co-producer on the album. He played drums. Parker Navis played bass. We went through, 20, 30 liters of coffee each session. Lots of late nights, and Parker even fell asleep right after hitting the last note on one of the songs. So, and he didn't move for a couple days. So thank you.
That's true, by the way. I didn't move for like 2 days.
But sincerely, thank you to the SCMA and all the voters, and thank you to everybody that's been listening to the album. And we took a concept, we wanted to make something that we wanted to listen to, and that was country to us, and so that's what we did. I think we achieved it. So thank you so much, and we really appreciate it.
Congratulations again, Justin. That's amazing. It's a big award. So I was laying in bed last night, staring up at the stars and the sky, and I thought to myself, where the heck is the ceiling? For you folks who are in the crowd right now tonight, you can get a copy of this award-winning album, as well as other merchandise, at the merch table in the back. So if you're watching at home, you can actually go online and support all of the hard-working artists by visiting their online stores on their websites. It's a very big thing for artists. It actually can make the difference between making it to the next town by filling their tanks with gas, or maybe topping up the finishing of an album. So it's very important to support those artists by buying their merch. So please go do that. Guitar Player of the Year is sponsored by Long McQuaid. So please welcome our presenter from the SCMA, Doug Sylvester.
The guitar has always been associated with country music and the country way of life. Campfires, cattle drives, saloons, cheating songs, love songs, and gospel songs. The guitar is like an old friend. These guitarists are masters, and they make decades of work, decades of dedication appear effortless. And so the nominees are...
Now, the nominees for Guitar Player of the Year.
Brock Hunter, JJ Hunter, Justin Labrash, Morgan Turk, Scott Patrick, Terry Lasco.
And the SCMA Guitar Player of the Year for 2023 is Scott Patrick.
I had an incident with this years ago, so I better give this to you. But I'm obviously not Scott Patrick. I wrote down some notes because I kind of go off at the mouth sometimes. So on behalf of Scott, he just wants to thank all the artists who have asked him to share the stage with them, the SCMA, Heidi Monroe for her support, and he said to end it with, keep on picking and grinning, and I will let you in on something. In private, Scott said, if I win the award, I'm buying the whole house a round of fancy martinis. So anyhow, congratulations, Scott.
There are so many incredible, talented guitar players in this country, and there are no shortage right here in Saskatchewan. How's everybody feeling right now? Does everybody need to get up and stretch for a second and just take a minute? No? Just me? Washboard yoga starts right after the show. We're not very bendy, but we're entertaining. So come join us. Alternative country albums take us in so many different directions. They take into account so many different musical influences, and they break boundaries. This award is proudly sponsored by Nelson GM, and here to present the award for Alternative Country Album of the Year is our new best friend, Curtis Nelson.
Thanks, Senator. An alternative country album is the result of all music listened to by an artist. It reflects in their songwriting a melting pot of genres.
Now, the nominees for Alternative Country Album of the Year.
45, performing artist, Dan Cugnett.
A life well lived, my share of sins. Tried my best.
Rodeo Cabaret, performing artist, Dan Cugnett. Bloom, performing artist, Andrea Ann. Everybody But Me, performing artist, Jake Valdelan.
Everybody but me is just having fun. They fool around.
Half-Breed. Performing artist, Burke Jodoin.
I'm just a half-breed man.
And the winner of the Alternative Country Album of the Year is Jake Vodland.
Everybody but me is just having fun. They fool around and then they're done. Everybody's just loving and everybody but me.
Jake asked me to say a few words on his behalf. I became a big Jake fan from the get-go back in his early rendition with his friend Ira, when he was the Jake and Ira duo, and he's gone on to such great things. He said he wanted to thank Johnson Talent Management and Pecan Artists Agency, who's picked him up over the last couple of years to represent him. He wanted to thank his band, his family, and his friends and his partner, but most of all, he wanted to give a big shout out to all the music fans out there who are spending their hard-earned cash buying tickets to shows and supporting musicians through buying their music and all the other things they do online. So on behalf of Jake, thank you very much.
Our next award goes to Producer of the Year. Now, Producer of the Year is very special because as an artist, you take your songs, which are your babies, and you have to give them to someone, and they get to mold them and talk about them, and sometimes change them, sometimes not. So it's a pretty intimate experience. We have many great ones in Saskatchewan, and this award is sponsored by Mahalit's Excavating. It's presented by Jolene Peterson.
Record producers, recording projects, creative and technical leader, the coach artists to perform their best and make the magic happen. This award goes to a Saskatchewan producer who has produced a country music recording during the eligibility period.
Now, the nominees for Record Producer of the Year.
Watch It. Producer Bart McKay. Performing artist Brett Kissel.
More than you do now, and watch with your tone. You butt heads with mama.
$10. Producer Bart McKay. Performing artist Caitlin Lehner.
I'ma bet you $10 he gon' call me in a week saying that he couldn't sleep. If that's me, then
Love Letter. Producer Bart McKay. Performing artist Jordan Pollard. Don't Want to Talk. Producers Chris Henderson and Troy Coco. Performing artists Chris Henderson.
I'll tell her the choir sang hallelujah, and the preacher was on fire.
The Neon Palm Tree. Producers Justin Labrash and Carter Kent. Performing artist Justin Labrash.
I'll be down the street at the neon palm tree.
And the SCMA Record Producer of the Year is Bart McKay.
More than you do now, and watch with your tone. You butt heads with mama. You don't run this home. Run around it all you want, 'cause it's your safe place to be exactly who you are.
Thank you once again. Thank you. Okay, I just want to thank all the artists that I've had the privilege of working with, and they come out to Saskatchewan to work at my studio, and equally the talented artists that are from Saskatchewan, and I want to mention some of their names because they're all great. Jordan Pollard, Justin Labrash, Dan Cugnett, Kelsey Kulik, Brett Kissel, Eric Etheridge, Caitlin Lehner, Adam Johnson, the Prairie States, and Amanda Hegel. Again, thank you, Country Radio, for spinning the songs that we do up here in Canada. It means so much to the artists and also to the producers, or else we wouldn't have an industry up here. So I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Nice job, Bart. Congratulations. That's very well deserved. The past, present, and future walked into a bar. It was tense. Keep the great Saskatchewan music playing. Come on, our next performance is by a female artist, nominee who strives to inspire her fans through her music, Amanda Hegel.
Cruising over the sunshine after work time on the wild tunes, cranked up a real light. Pulling up in the driveway, doors open and I see these tubes laying on the ground. What happened next? Well, I don't know. Can't help this romantic situation. Way more exciting than a woman should be. Great stuff to go back, so speaking up from running down hood, honey girl, dirty up good. Don't know how you do it. Some of you hold that rugged side. Superheroes antics, it's crazy kind of magic, cause in my head you just spin away. Hands on the rhythm, I could go. Can't help this romantic situation. Way more exciting than a woman should be. Great stuff to go races, we can all go running down hood, honey girl, you dirty and good. Hey, don't get me wrong, I like a suit and tie. When he manscapes, it cleans up just fine. So, what a feeling I'll never know. Can't have this romantic situation. Way more exciting than this moment should be. Great stuff to go races, picking up from running down hood, honey girl, dirty and good. Oh, how have you? You're dirty up good. Come on.
Make some noise, Amanda Hegel. Make some noise, Amanda Hegel. That was fantastic. While we're at it, could you make some noise for our incredible SCMA house band tonight? Fellers. Our next award is for Music Director of the Year, and it's sponsored by our friends at South Country Equipment. Please welcome to the stage, Tyler Burney.
Good evening, everybody. This award goes to a Saskatchewan country radio music director who commits a supporting artist through their airplay, development, and promotion. The music world is highly competitive with many obstacles. Music directors who strive to promote artists and their music are invaluable to our industry.
These are the nominees for Music Director of the Year.
Chase Hussey. Colin Lovequist. Matt Bradley.
And the Music Director of the Year goes to Colin Lovequist.
Well, Colin couldn't be here tonight, but he's been around for a long time, one of the most experienced on-air personalities and music directors out there. He was there when both Brad and Ken Johnner were born, I think. So that's how long he's been around, but I know he said to say thank you to everybody, thank you to the volunteers and organizers of the awards here in Assiniboia, and of course he thanks his lovely partner Donnie for all the support that she has given him over the years. And I know he's coming up well over 30 years on 620 CKRM, so great job, Colin.
Congratulations, you guys have a tough job to do. I know I have been yelled at by every music director I've ever worked with, so well done. Videos have become a major part of an artist's visible presence in the industry, I guess you'd call it. We're grateful to have sponsorship of Creative Saskatchewan for the Video of the Year. Here to present the award is Leon Gilbertson.
An artist writes a song often with still images in their mind. Videos bring that vision to life and allow audiences to interact with more than just words on a page and melody.
These are the nominees for Video of the Year.
A Letter to Dad, performing artist, J.J. Voss.
Leave the light on in the yard, hoping I would find my way back to this farm.
Broke to Brand New, performing artist, Shantea.
How do I go from feeling broke to brand new? Will I always feel jaded like love's overrated? Got trust issues.
Love Letter, performing artist, Jordan Pollard.
Makes me wanna memorize it like a poem. Put my lipstick is spraying on you. Every time I look at you, it gets better.
Something About Nothing, performing artist, Justin Labrash.
'Cause there's something about having nothing that makes you see you got all you need. Little things, life is free.
What Color You Drive, performing artists, Hunter Brothers.
What color you drive? Show me the keys. Is it New Holland yellow or a John Deere green? Is it a quad-track smokestack, brand new or throwback, shined up or covered in mud?
And the award goes to A Letter to Dad, J.J. Voss.
Leave the light on in the yard, hoping I would find my way back to this farm. When it feels like I've lost my way and I'm all alone.
Well, thank you. This song and this project was pretty special to me. 100th anniversary of our family farm out north of Cupar, and it was a great way to commemorate the anniversary. And I want to say a special thank you to Prehistoric Productions. I had a vision for this song, and they took the vision and they ran with it. They got it. To Andrew Sorsdahl, Francois Denishin, and Brad Peterson. Brad grew up in a similar circumstance where there's generational turnover with their farm, and he really sunk his teeth into this one. So for me, it's a very special project, and thank you very much for voting for it, and enjoy the rest of the night.
Such talent here. It's really quite incredible. You know, people often accuse me of stealing their jokes and plagiarism. Their words, not mine. Radio Station of the Year in a Secondary Market is up next, sponsored by Giselle's Showtime Dance. Here to present the award is Giselle Wilson.
Thank you very much. Before I give this award away tonight, I would like to give a huge shout out to Jordan Pollard for Nora sang today on the outdoor stage, and she came over and had such wonderful words to give to my daughter, and I'm so thankful for that. Like, you have now gotten yourself a fan for life. So I'm here to give away the award for Radio Station of the Year, Secondary Market. A secondary market station represents a city or town under 20,000. Thank you for showing up at our events, sponsoring airtime, and hosting interviews with our artists and sharing personal relationships with Saskatchewan communities. Your generosity and support of our homegrown artists and music does not go unnoticed.
These are the nominees for Radio Station of the Year, Secondary Market.
Assiniboia, Cat Country, 98.1 FM. Estevan, CJ 1150. Melfort, FM Country CJVR. North Battleford, Saskatchewan Country CJNB. Swift Current, CKSW 570. Yorkton, GX94.
Okay, and the winner is the 2023 Radio Station of the Year Secondary Market goes to Melfort FM Country CJVR 105.1 FM. I'd like to accept this award for them, so thank you very much.
Where would any of us as artists be without country radio in this country? So I want to say a special thank you right now to every radio station that plays all of our music. It allows us to tour, it allows us to generate fans, and allows us to reach people. So thank you so much, radio, for everything you do day in and day out. So let's keep it going. Radio Station of the Year in a Major Market is sponsored by the Southland Co-op, and here to present it is Evan Hogg.
A major market is defined as a city or town with a population of 20,000 or more. That station must also hold a membership with the SCMA in good standing. You've taken us to the big city and shared our music far and wide. You've supported many events. Thank you for believing in Saskatchewan artists and their music.
Now, the nominees for Radio Station of the Year, Major Market.
Moose Jaw, Country 100 FM. Prince Albert, Saskatchewan Country CKBI. Regina, 620 CKRM. Regina, Pure Country 92.7. Saskatoon, 92.9 The Bull.
And the winner is Saskatoon 92.9 The Bull. They are not here tonight, so I will accept their award on their behalf.
Congratulations and thanks to all radio for supporting Saskatchewan and Canadian country artists. Rolling right along, our next performance is from an artist who got his musical career started during our pandemic. There's one good thing that came out of the pandemic. Two-time 2023 nominee, Adam Johnson.
Packed her bags, walked out that door. You said you don't need me anymore. Cracked a beer, called up John. I'm going drinking with a boy.
Skipped out on a Saturday, just in time to watch my Aggies play. No, she hasn't let me watch a game in about 6 weeks. Sun shining on the patio, thinking that's where this buzz will grow. And I don't gotta worry about her giving me heck. Think she underestimated me when she packed her bags, walked out that door. Said she don't need me anymore. Cracked a beer, called up John, going drinking with the boys. Coolers packed, beer's on ice. Everybody's coming out tonight. She might think come crawling back. She don't know sure. Drinking with the boys. Still don't know why she yelled at me when I got home at 10:30. What a way to end a Friday night. At least I don't gotta worry about dinner with her family. You know her dad's gonna glare at me, throw throw me out that door. Think she underestimated me when she packed her bags, walked out that door, said she don't need me anymore. Cracked a beer, called up John, oh, I'm going drinking with the boys. Coolers packed, the beer's on ice, everybody's coming out tonight. She might think I'm crawling back, she don't know the joy. I'm drinking with the boys. All her calls go to voicemail. Can't take the wind from my sails, 'cause I'm finally over her. The boys are the happiest people here on earth. Since she packed her bags, walked out that door, said she don't need me anymore. Cracked a beer, called up John, oh, I'm going drinking with the boys. Coolers packed, the beer's on ice, everybody's coming out tonight. She might think I'm crawling back, she don't know the joy. We're drinking with the boys. Drinking with the boys.
Nice job, man. Let's hear for that band behind all the musicians here tonight. Come on. How's everyone feeling? Well, you're looking great out there. You're sounding great. You're clapping great. What a great night to be alive and here in Saskatchewan. I know I'm feeling very lucky right now. So if you don't know, this show is also streaming across the infernet, worldwide, as far as it can go. That also means that my wife and 2 kids are watching me right now. So I'd like to just take a moment and say, hi Kylo, hi Kamaya, hi Minden. It's funny, my son the other day, he said, Dad, why do you never listen to me? I said, well, that's a weird way to start a conversation. You're allowed one. You're allowed one to fall flat, right? Anyway, Saskatchewan, you have a lot of great live music venues here, and we just want to celebrate and support all of you here. So this next award is presented by the JGL Group, and here to present the music venue of the year is Robin Gilroy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This award recognized a music venue in Saskatchewan that has presented our artists and significantly contributed to the promotion of Saskatchewan country music. The challenges and financial struggle to keep these doors open was monumental over the past 3 years. Many did not survive. We thank you for your dedication, understanding the value of our artists and what a vital part of live music plays in our well-being.
The nominees for Music Venue of the Year.
Capital Music Club, City Limits Inn, Hank's Tavern, The Happy Nun Cafe,
The 2023 Music Venue of the Year, the Happy Nun Cafe.
Okay, so thank
thank you very much. This is the first time we've got to do this in person. We just want to say thank you to everybody that traveled to come check out our venue, all the artists that have played there over the years, that became friends, all of our wonderful staff that has supported us as family. And this means so much to us as unfortunately we did lose the cafe to a fire in December, so this is the last time we are here with this. But there are so many incredible venues in this province and so much incredible talent. So thank you all so much, and just keep taking in live music. It's the best.
Hearing that list of nominees reminds me that I have a lot more drinking to do in Saskatchewan to get out to all these incredible bars and see live music. There are, in addition to so many great music venues, so many grassroots and incredible music festivals in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan was one of the first places the Washboard Union ever came to, and we were immediately welcomed, and we thank you all for it. We've had the privilege of sharing the stage with so many incredible artists in Saskatchewan over the years. The Music Festival of the Year is sponsored by Aikens Farm, and here to present this year's award is Delaney Aikens.
This award is presented to a Saskatchewan-based music festival which promotes Saskatchewan country music through the booking of Saskatchewan country artists. This award recognizes a Saskatchewan festival or event that promotes the development of Saskatchewan country music talent through the positive presentation of Saskatchewan country music talent, as well as through community involvement, promotions, leadership, and recognition. We thank you for your dedication, understanding the value of our local artists, and what a vital part live music plays in our well-being.
Now, the nominees for Music Festival of the Year.
Bow Valley Jamboree. Country at the Creek. Country Thunder Saskatchewan. Raymore Summer Slam. Waskesiu Lakeside Music Festival.
The Music Festival of the Year is Country at the Creek.
My name is Rob Yoon. I am one of the members of Country at the Creek. As many of you know, it takes a lot of work and a dedication from a lot of people to put on a festival, something like this. It's incredible. So just want to thank everybody for supporting us. I want to, it's hard to imagine having something like this happen. We're truly thankful. July 6th, 7th, and 8th, come out and see us. We're in Big River, Saskatchewan. Try it out. You'll love it. Guaranteed.
You got some big talent in this province. Another Female Artist of the Year nominee who's making her Sac country music family proud. Jordan Pollard, here singing her song, Upside of Being Down.
Thank you. So I hear that we're running a little bit ahead of schedule. I was wondering if you guys would mind taking a picture with me. Would that be cool? Would you be okay with that? Okay, make silly faces, smile as big as you can. We're gonna get the band in this as well. We're gonna crowd all together. What should we say? Should we say Assiniboia? Is that what we're gonna say? Let's do it. Instead of cheese, let's do Assiniboia. We're gonna count down. Okay, come on guys, let's get close. 3, 2, 1, Assiniboia! Awesome, thank you so much. My name is Jordan Pollard. I'd like to thank these handsome fellas up here on stage for playing with all of us tonight. Thank you to all of the sponsors. I'm gonna play my current single, Upside of Being Down. Let's get rocking. Well, you helped me find the bottom of the yellowtail bottle. No, I never would have thought it would go down like this. Feeling so damn crazy that I fell for you, baby. Cause the loving that you gave me was counterfeit. 3 days in on a sweatpants bender. Probably gonna feel like this forever. But all my friends are taking me out. They ain't letting me be lonely. Got my eye on a couple cute guys, and I know how to control me. Every now and then it sinks in. I wonder whose heart are you breaking now? I'm drinking 3 drinks, I'm starting to think there's enough side of being down, 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 down. Haven't had an appetite, but on the bright side, that always means sidetracked dress fits good. When you're on the mend, it's freak out the mess, girl. You deserve a 10, hell, knock on wood. Crying at home alone is okay. Listen, I ain't gonna go that way. All my friends are taking me out. They ain't letting me be lonely. Got my eye on a couple cute guys who might know how to console me. Every now and then it sinks in. I wonder whose heart are you breaking now? I'm drinking 3 drinks, I'm starting to think there's enough side of being down, 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 look at me smiling, seeing that silver lining. Every time I squeeze the lime, my heart's a little more okay. Okay. But all my friends are taking me out. They ain't letting me be lonely. Got my eye on a couple cute guys who might know how to console me. Every now and then it sinks in. I wonder whose heart are you breaking now? I'm drinking 3 drinks, I'm starting to think there's enough side of being down, 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 down.
Nice job. Nice job. So it's fun. I don't know if any of you have kids out there that you live stream to or FaceTime to or whatever, but you see them on video and they naturally assume that you can talk to them and they can talk to you. But we've done a number of these live streams where it's one-sided. And I know that my wife tells me that my daughter still talks to me as though she can talk to me on FaceTime, even though it's a live stream. So I'm just gonna have a little conversation with her, if that's okay with you. Kamaya, how's it going? That's good. No, Daddy's working. Yeah, it's almost your bedtime, isn't it? You gonna stay up a little bit later? Okay, you can have some ice cream. That's okay. That's good. Mom's gonna hate me for that. Hi, Kylo. It's fun, right? It's just fun. We are very lucky here, or rather you are very lucky in Saskatchewan to have such a mature Indigenous component to music here. And so our next award here is the Indigenous Artist Award, and SGI is proud to sponsor this award. So here to present this award is Steve Huber.
Just before we get to this award, hey, Cody, any chance you're writing that stuff for him? I'm just curious. Cody from CKRM, man. You guys are doing awesome up there. We appreciate all your time. Hey, everyone having fun out there tonight? Come on, make some noise here. Make some noise. This is absolutely amazing. I am Steve Huber, and with culture and a history deeply rooted in music, dance, and all aspects of the art, the SCMA is proud to present this award. Tonight, we come together to celebrate the Indigenous artists of Saskatchewan and their great contributions to country music in this amazing province.
Now, the nominees for Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year.
Burke Jodoin.
I'm just a half-breed man.
Daryl Anderson.
Really, really wanna party, have a little fun.
LJ Tyson.
I need him to know, but there's a home on a rainbow.
Tegan Little Chief.
You were born with a film star face on the south side of this little known town.
Yvonne St. Germain.
Well, I may be living in the morning, for the trumpet of God just my side.
Aren't they amazing? Holy man. All right, this year's winner, let's see what we got here. Get this open. Do-do-do-do. Oh my goodness, Tegan Little Chief.
With a film star face on the south side of this little known town.
Learned early the world could be cruel and what it means
to keep your ear to the ground.
Yeah, just like any other songwriter, you don't know what to say when you get up here. You know, my mom, my dad, they've pushed me every year. There were times when I couldn't do it and just didn't have that motivation. Then I had my baby boy. He's somewhere there now, I can't see. And ever since having him, it's been a roller coaster of a ride, and I'm so grateful. You know, all the fans and everybody. I know the youth I work for at the school were cheering me on. The teachers were all cheering me on, and you know, before I left, I dropped the last few kids off on the bus, and they said, "Miss Tegan, we hear you on the radio all the time." I'm like, yeah, and you guys can do that too. All you have to do is pick up a guitar, pick up a mic, or play a set of drums. Okay. And that's something I like to hear, and you know, thank you so much, SCMA, my fans, my family, my friends, thank you.
Make some more noise for Tegan. I had the pleasure of meeting Tegan for the first time today, and her smile is only outmatched by her ability to perform. Her voice is just incredible, so well-deserved, and congratulations. I'm thinking we're gonna put Aaron's bad jokes out on a DVD, so if you're interested, it's called Not the Worst Jerk I've Ever Heard, but it's awfully damn close. This is a big one. The following award is presented by our friends at 92.7 Pure Country. It's all about great songs. Here to present Single of the Year is Tim Day.
As an artist, it's that one song you sure wish was in your catalog that can bring great opportunities and financial security. A hit song can make a songwriter a household name in the industry. It can be remembered for decades later for what it represents to fans and memories and emotions.
Now, the nominees for Single of the Year.
Back Then, Right Now. Tennille Arts.
I could use a little cold can full moon. I could sing a little map tide hallelujah. I'm just so sick of
Broke to Brand New. Shantea.
How do I go from feeling broke to brand new? Will I always feel jaded?
Diamonds. Hunter Brothers.
Moonlight on the river, headlights on a hill. While that town was sleeping, we were shining.
Peace, Love, and Country Music. Hunter Brothers.
I'm talking about peace, love, and country music. Yep.
Trippin', Amy Nelson.
Trippin' means I'm calling, and calling means I'm falling, and falling means you, I need you.
And the award goes to 2023 Single of the Year, Back Then, Right Now, to Neil Arts.
I could use a little cold can full moon. I could sing a little map-tied hallelujah.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for the honor of Single of the Year. Back Then Right Now is a song all about getting back to the things that we love, which is the SCMAs and my hometown, so I'm just super honored. This song is just all about that, so I'm so grateful that I was honored with this SCMA award tonight. Thank you.
All right, piano is one of the most common first instruments of a lot of musicians, not this one. Personally, I played washboard from the time I was 2. Our next performer is sure making waves on both sides of the pond. He's got a very unique style, incredible piano skills, and please welcome back to the stage, Keyboard Artist of the Year, Jeffrey Straker.
Thank you very much. Little song I wrote for everybody out there who may or may not be from a small town somewhere in the prairies of Canada. This is called 1 Foot on Main Street. I would hear the horn blowing from the CN train, wave from my bike as a kid, and dream about where it could take me. I knew every house and every face inside, and no one locked their door. Think about that place all the time. And coffee roll and twirling stools at the Chinese cafe. They'd solve the world's problems before 9 o'clock each day. The past is full of diamonds we once thought were cold. Mom shouting from front porches, come for supper before it gets cold. I grew up in a small town. I'm a small town at heart. I moved to the city, but deep down I've not gone that far. No matter where my boots take me, I grew up in a small town, and I still got 1 foot on Main Street. Cruising gravel roads on a Friday eve. Music up, windows down, setting ourselves free for a cigarette outside the dance of the high school, learning how to make mistakes, and goddammit we were cool, and getting out was on our minds. Yeah, it seemed like only somewhere else where there were fortunes to find. 17 loaded up the hatchback and come back once a year at Christmas time to see Mom and Dad. I grew up in a small town. I'm a small town at heart. I moved to the city, but deep down I've not gone that far. No matter where my boots take me, I grew up in a small town, and I still got 1 foot on Main Street. Headed back the other day, took a dive. Grandma passed away, we said our goodbyes. Potholes and peeling paint, it had seemed to the days some would never see the beauty blowing on the CN train. And I was a kid on a bike. Those were simpler days. I used to know every house and every face inside. I wonder if they lock their doors. Think about that place all the time. I grew up in a small town. I'm a small town at heart. I moved to the city, but deep down I'm not gone that far. No matter where my boots take me, I grew up in a small town, and I grew up in a small town. I'm a small town at heart. I moved to the city, but deep down I'm not gone that far. No matter where my boots take me, I grew up in a small town, and I still got one foot on Main Street.
Nice work. Nice work. So it was late night at a funeral home when one casket said to another, "Is that you coughing?" I'd like to thank Chris for my earlier plug about my DVD available online. I want to thank you. Sales are soaring. Thank you very much for all the online purchases from all of you. I appreciate that. I don't know what it is. I just have this weird disease that I can't stop making airport puns. My doctor says it's terminal. This next presentation is a very special achievement award presented at the discretion and decision of the SCMA Board Directors. Here to present the National International Artist Award is Chad Rogers of Young's Equipment.
This prestigious award recognizes outstanding achievement by a Saskatchewan artist or group who, with the integrity and Saskatchewan pride, incredible career and creative growth, development and promotion of country music on a national and international level. They have waved the Saskatchewan flag proudly and made incredible dreams come true with determination, loads of hard work, and yes, talent. Real-life brothers JJ, Dusty, Luke, Brock, and Ty are no strangers to hard work, perseverance, and discipline. Life on a family farm wasn't always easy, but the brothers attribute much of their success to their rural upbringing in a home dedicated to faith, music, and sport. With over 73 million video and audio streams to date, the Hunter brothers have amassed a large volume of industry credibility in a record amount of time, including multiple CCMA Award nominations, Juno Award nominations, and SCMA Award wins. With the release of their recent EP, Burning Down the Barn, and the announcement of their 2023 National 20-plus date fall tour, Hunter Brothers continue to evolve and elevate their sound. Known for their entertaining and energetic live shows, there's plenty more to come from this talented Prairie family. We, as a country music family, are proud and honored to present this award to Shaughnevin's Hunter Brothers.
I'm talking about peace, love, and country music. Yeah, we all need some to get us through it. We'd be a whole lot better of a place, better by the day, better every way with a little more peace.
Definitely weren't expecting this. Thank you so much. I don't know, should I let the short man talk for a little bit? Yeah. Go for it, Dusty.
What I make up, or what I don't have in height, I make up in the length of my hair. Thank you very much. Honestly, that was pretty cool to hear. We honestly are 5 small-town farm boys that grew up in the hockey rink, helping Dad on the farm. Didn't have a whole lot of opportunity to play a lot of summer sports because we were so busy picking rocks. And we look back on those times and those moments where it was difficult. And it was honestly weeks at a time doing things like that and shoveling grain in bins. And it gave us the work ethic we have today. And we're so grateful for the upbringing we had in this wonderful province. And just once again, thank you to all of you for helping make a dream for, small town farm boys come true. It's pretty cool for us, and we're just very grateful. Thank you.
One more time for the Hunter brothers. Congratulations, fellas, so well deserved. We always know we have to be on our A game when we're sharing a bill with the Hunter brothers because they're so incredible live. And if you've got a chance, get out and see this new tour. These guys have some incredible new music. They are unbelievable when they're on stage together, and this tour is going to be spectacular coast to coast. Country music in Saskatchewan has amazing legends that have really made their mark. They've inspired the... Now, I was warned there was going to be a close-up on my beard. Is that what's going on? I was promised a beard cam. Getting back to what I was saying, country music in Saskatchewan has had some amazing legends that have truly made their mark. They've inspired the dreams of others. And with their musical craft, original songs, what they stand for, their diligence, their work ethic, and so much more, and beyond all of that, Saskatchewan pride. This next award encompasses all of those things. Here to present the SCMA Legends and Legacy Award on behalf of CJVR is Ali Dane.
Faster Gun was formed in 1994 in Regina, and shortly after their formation, they released their first album, Take a Chance. No one could have predicted how quickly things were going to take off from there. Shortly after their first single, Holding On, was released, they had a video on CMT. They were featured on a national television special, and the phone was ringing off the hook. The early years saw the band performing all across Western Canada, including everything from small-town cabarets to festivals such as Merritt Mountain, Camrose, Dauphin Country Fest, and the Craven Country Jamboree. Undoubtedly, one of the band's greatest strengths was the quality of the songwriting. Faster Gun's songs never seemed to be typical. They had their own feel and style. When you heard Dean's voice, you knew it was a Faster Gun song, and there was no mistaking them for anyone else. Songs like Holding On, Take a Chance on Love, Working the Land, Could You Love Me Girl, The Finger, and You're Back Again all charted on Canadian radio, and many of those songs still get spun on Canadian radio to this day. As you will see, these guys entertain a crowd. If you attended Grey Cup, Festival, a Briar, or any other major event in Western Canada, you were likely to see these guys at the top of the bill in the prime slot. Entertainment buyers knew they were going to get their money's worth with these fellas. The band had opening slots with artists like Charlie Major, George Fox, and even the supergroup Blackhawk. Faster Gun recorded 2 more albums, Something Real and Back Again. Singles from those albums were spun all across Canada, the US, Europe, and Japan. Through the nearly 20 years of performing, the band and the band's former manager, Ken Taylor, have won more SCMAs than you have fingers on your hands. They were also once nominated for Group of the Year at the Canadian Country Music Awards. Throughout the years, the band performed as both a 4-piece and 5-piece band. Although a total of 11 players are part of the Faster Gun story, the band's drummer, Aaron Habich, and the lead singer, Dean Cush, occupied the middle of the stage through the band's entire journey. The band's first single, Holding On, turned out to be a prophetic metaphor for the band. These guys held on and persevered the nearly 20 years, and through those 20 years, they remained vibrant, always, and had radio play, and they were always working.
Thank you very much. Standing O. A little bit of a blip in the introduction, but that's okay. Thank you, everyone. Assiniboia, this is a great place to have something like this. Thanks to whoever thought of doing this in Assiniboia and all the volunteers and all the people who put this on. I love you guys because I know I've been there. I worked with the CCMA host committee. It's a ton of work, and I know it's really, really hard. So thank you, and let's give a hand to all the volunteers and everybody who made this happen. As you can see from this crowd behind me, it's past our bedtime. We all had our medication. Everything's fine. Everybody pee? Okay, good. To be honest with you, Aaron and I were talking, and we thought, we were pouting a little bit because we thought you'd forgotten about us. So thank you for remembering us. We really appreciate it. We've been fortunate enough to win a number of these awards over the years, but this is, encompasses a whole body of work. And yeah, we never became superstars, but we loved Saskatchewan, and we played here all the time. And in the early days, the Southwest, my God. Name a town around here. We played every one of them. La Flèche, Coronach, Gravelbourg, East End, everywhere. And I put a dot on a map, and that's Southwest for the first 5 years. You guys seem to like us for some reason. There was a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of joy, a lot of frustration. But looking at some of the lists of the Legacy Legends and Legacy Award artists, we're in good company. On behalf of our fellow bandmates that were part of nearly a 20-year career, we'd like to thank our fans, the venues that hosted us, whether it was a little bar or a festival, Radio Everywhere, our families. I'd like to thank my wife, Sandra. I love you very much. My daughter, Hannah, I love you very much. If you're out there, I'd give all this up as long as I have you guys around, as long as you know that. Thank you to the SCMA, and whoever decided, I don't know if it was a dartboard thing or they thought about it, but whoever decided to give us this award, we really appreciate it. So my name is Dean Cush. This is my friend Aaron Habick. We co-founded the band back in '94. Chip was there off the beginning. And we've always although we've had players on either side, we occupied the middle of the stage. He stared at my skinny butt the whole time. And I tried to sing as much as I could. But the thing we're really, really proud of is in those years, those 11 members were all Saskatchewan players.
Hi. I'm usually stuck behind there, so I'm not really much of a talker, but I'm going to do my best. We have to introduce our brothers that are here tonight. Mr. Chip Barcy is our original bass player. Give him a hand. Our current bass player, Mr. Brian Kelly. Rick Armbruster's helped us out on keyboards, and he is here tonight as well. As Dean mentioned, we've had other bandmates through the years. We've been lucky that we're all friends. Everything's wonderful through the years. They really are a part of this award for sure. They include Kelly Rubidge, Jimmy Dean, Todd Schmallenberg, Grant Honig, Jared Billfell, and Kevin Schultz. Ken Taylor, sure, go for it. Ken Taylor, our manager, was key to our success. Terry Wagner kept us safe by driving our tour bus for nearly a decade. Huge thanks to both of them. I have to thank my parents. I'm fortunate that they're still around. They always supported me. I would practice drums at noon as a teenager. I would walk up the basement stairs. My dad would have the noontime news volume cranked on the TV. Drums are loud, I guess. But they always supported us, my siblings. Kristen, thanks so much for coming into my life at the perfect time. You helped reignite my love for music. Faster Gun has experienced everything from playing in front of empty seats at various venues to festivals with over 20,000 people's eyes focused on us. Hindsight, yes, it was about the music, but equally as important are the people we met. We still maintain many of those friendships and relationships to this day. We wanted to provide some parting words to the new generation of Saskatchewan artists. Hopefully it's something that can help.
So a little advice, not because we follow this advice, but when I talk to younger artists, I say I can't really generally tell you what to do, but I can tell you what not to do, because we made a ton of mistakes over nearly 2 decades. Watch your ego. One good release, one spot at a festival, whatever it may be, you may not get it again, and just keep that in check. Support your fellow Saskatchewan artists, which I'm seeing tonight, and here's the nominees. Give them a hand, all these people over here. It's a competitive business, right? And we can get lost in that, but if we support each other, it's a really good thing. And the other one that I probably didn't do enough about is practice, evolve, try something different. Reinvent yourself every now and then if you can.
So the last couple of things I'm going to say is, take care of yourself, both physically and mentally. This business can beat you up. So, if you're feeling some things and you need to talk to people, please reach out and talk to someone. Nothing to be ashamed of. I've been through it. I'm very open about some struggles with depression and such, so feel free to talk to someone. Remember to stay true to who you are. Your music will touch people. You will have fans and friends for life. It is all about the country music fans, all you guys. Lastly, we sure don't consider ourselves legends, but we'll talk about legacy for a second. We hope that our music has touched people in a way that it helped someone through a hard time. Maybe we inspired someone to pick up an instrument, write a song, or even add country music to their playlist. That's all we can ask for. So I guess at this point, you see these guys with some instruments behind me. So it's been about a decade since we actually performed together. We're going to, what do you think? You want to hear a song? All right, well, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the show. Once again, thank you very much.
I never thought I'd make this far. The times get rough, I need you in my arms. I've been holding on and dreaming of you. Holding on. I never thought I'd make it this far. The times get rough, I need you in my arms. I've been holding on and dreaming of you. Holding on. I've been holding on. I've been holding on. Well, I tried and I tried to keep you out of my life, but you're back again. Well, I tried holding back my tears, 'cause you've been watching me for years. Yeah, you're back again. Well, your memory don't care if I lock the door. It finds its way in just to hurt me some more. You're back again. I spend all of my time looking over my shoulder, just when I think that this whole thing is over. You're back again.
Faster gun! Faster gun! That was amazing. Why don't we just give it up for the entire province of Saskatchewan? Give it up! We are nearing the end of our show, but we still have 3 prestigious awards to give out this evening. Next up is Female Artist of the Year, sponsored by Access Now TV, and here to present the award is CEO and President, Camilla Hines.
Canadian country music has often been dominated by incredibly talented Saskatchewan women. As singers, performers, and songwriters, this year is no different. Every Saskatchewan woman nominated in this category has made their mark and should be very proud of their accomplishments.
Now, the nominees for Female Artist of the Year.
Amanda Hegel. Jordan Pollard. Carissa Hoffert. Shantea.
How do I go from feeling broke to brand new? Will I always feel jaded by
Tegan Little Chief.
you were born with a film star face on the south side of this little known town?
The 2023 Female Artist of the Year is Shantea.
I go from feeling broke to brand new. Will I always feel jaded like love's overrated? Got trust issues, got me feeling degraded like I'm always naked.
Okay. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I've been asked by Shantea to accept this on her behalf, but we do have her in a different location. So Shantea, I don't know if this is gonna work, but congratulations for Female Artist of the Year. Do you have a few words to say?
That's crazy, oh my goodness! Thank you so much, you guys, oh my goodness! I don't know what to say, I don't know if you can hear me, but thank you so much, this is crazy. I wish I could be there. Thank you, Matt, for accepting, and I had so much fun with everybody last night, so I hope we can do it again next year.
Awesome. Congratulations, Shantea.
Awesome.
Technology. So I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but I turned myself around. I know a lot of these jokes have flown above most of you tonight, but there is one joke I'd like to say that you can take home and you can tell in any audience, any age group. So this one comes from my son. Can a kangaroo jump higher than a skyscraper? Of course, a skyscraper can't jump at all. Thanks, Kylo. Well, this has been really fun. You guys, this has been really, really fun. Thank you very much for having us and in your fine province here. We've got a lot more coming up here. So Saskatchewan has got some fine gentlemen in the country music industry. So thank you to the Ministry of Parks, Culture, and Sport for sponsoring Male Artist of the Year this year. Here's David Merritt, Minister of Agriculture and MLA for Wood River to present.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. They said at the back that there's extra time. There's 2 things you don't give a politician. That's microphone and time. So I'm not going to take too long, but I think we really have to really take the time to thank all the volunteers for putting on a fantastic show, but also all the entertainment. I can't be more prouder than being from the province of Saskatchewan after listening to all this talent tonight. It is absolutely incredible. And on behalf of a radio listener and a country boy that grew up in the tractor listening to country music, thank you to all the entertainment and all the entertainers. You're doing an amazing job for the province of Saskatchewan. Thank you so much. So that's about all the time I'll take, and we'll get on to the business of the night. So Saskatchewan has consistently been known for hardworking, creative, and captivating male artists. These gentlemen often found themselves at the top of the Canadian country music charts. This great tradition continues in 2023.
These are the nominees for Male Artist of the Year.
Adam Johnson.
Let the tires hit the road, let the city lights glow, man, if you got that liquor.
Brody Siebert.
Tonight looks like you could use the shoulder you and I.
Chris Henderson.
I'll tell her the choir sang hallelujah and the preacher was on fire.
Jake Valdelan.
Everybody but me is just having fun. They fool around and then they're done.
JJ Voss.
Used to leave the light on in the yard, hoping I would find my way back to this farm.
Justin Labrash.
'Cause there's something about having nothing.
And the 2023 Saskatchewan Country Music Association Male Artist of the Year is... Wish I could give you all one. Justin Labrash.
I'm not gonna cuss, I'm not gonna cuss, I'm not gonna cuss. Oh my God. This has been an amazing night. And not just because of the wins, that's part of it. But what amazing artists that I get to share this wonderful home province with, and share the stage with this wonderful house band, our hosts, our host city, town. I think town, yeah, it's a town. This arena is fit for a large city, so thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to everybody that works with me. My band, Nick, Carter, Parker, Micah, my wonderful fiance, Carissa, my parents, Lorene and Wes, my social media gal, Jenna, and our front of house guy, and resident He-Man, we call him, Cole. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the SCMA weekend. We're gonna party like frickin' animals tonight. Thank you very much.
One more time, Justin Labrash. The kid is unstoppable tonight. Congratulations, and so well deserved. The next award is all about the fans. We want to let everyone watching know that voting for this next award was open to SCMA members and the general public from around the world. Our sponsor for Fans' Choice Entertainer of the Year is the town of Assiniboia. And here to present is Sharon Schoenberg.
All right, Assiniboia, we are amazing. You know, a shout out to everyone who had a hand in putting this together, and you know, from the town of Assiniboia, Curtis Nelson, Stephanie Van de Sype, all of the volunteers who we couldn't do this without, thank you so much. To the artists for performing, you guys are fantastic. To all these guys that make this show what it is, my God, there's a ton of them behind here, so congrats to you guys. And I want to give a big shout out to Assiniboia's own Hal Shrink on the drums, so wow. You know, we truly are better together. All right. This award lands very deep in the heart, kind of like us. It comes from the people in Saskatchewan who are inspired and lifted up by an artist's music. What they stand for, and at times, their personal interaction. The fans have voted, and this is what the award is all about. Fans make the choice to spend their hard-earned money and precious time with an artist.
These are the nominees for Fans' Choice Entertainer of the Year.
Hunter Brothers.
I'm talking about peace, love, and country music.
Jake Valdelan.
Everybody but me is just having fun. They fool around and then they're done.
JJ Voss.
Leave the light on in the yard, hoping I would find my way back to
Justin Labrash.
Is there something I have nothing?
Tennille Arts.
I could use a little cold can full moon. I could sing a little map tide hallelujah.
All right, it's what we're all waiting for, and the 2023 SCMA Fans' Choice Entertainer of the Year is, oh my goodness, let's see who it is. None other than the Hunter Brothers.
This means more than you guys know, honestly. I'm getting a little emotional tonight. As a small-town Saskatchewan boy, I dreamt of being on stage pretty much my whole life as a kid, being in the back of a grain truck and pretending that I was on a talent show and just thinking about everything except for farming, to be frank. I was maybe in the minority amongst my brothers, but not that I love my fellow farmers. Yes, anyway. Okay, now where was I? Very emotional moment. Thank you. Thank you so much. We don't really remember a day in our life actually not performing. There's footage of me in mom's stomach. She's pregnant with me up on stage, and so literally was born into it. And I am so thankful to every single one of you who make a small town boy's dream come true. This is because of every single one of you who are sitting here tonight. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for supporting live music. Thank you, Country Radio, for really giving us the opportunity. We just remember driving down the fields and listening to icons like Paul Brandt, and then all of a sudden we were performing with him and alongside of him, and then to hear your songs come on the radio is something that really is a dream come true. And we're so excited because we're singing live music in the fall, so come on out to tour. Thank you so much, SCMA. Thank you to the community of Assiniboia, to the sponsors, to all the nominees. You guys are more than well deserving. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
All right, on behalf of Aaron's Joke and Comedy Writing Team, the SCMAs, the Board of Directors, the Awards Committee, Access TV, we want to thank you guys for having a great show. Thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you.
I'd also like to say that it's been an absolute pleasure hosting all of you here in your fine province. Thank you very much for being fantastic. To all the Saskatchewan artists, musicians, and performers, it's incredible to see the talent and the breadth out here. So to all the the SCMA volunteers and all of the staff who put everything together, big round of applause for everyone, please.
And lastly, thank you to the town of Assiniboia for making these BC boys feel so welcome. We've had an incredible time here in Saskatchewan. That's going to do it for us at the 34th Annual SCMA Awards. But before we go, we got one more song for you, if that's all right. So get on your feet. Let's do this.
Oh, let's hear it. Come on. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Whoa, 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 whoa. I got that buzz rhythm burning from way down deep in my bones.
I hear it singing and ringing, it's like it's calling me home.
When I'm losing my way, come apart at the seams.
Yeah, I know a place where something's waiting for me. I'm singing,
hey now,
I could use a reset.
hey now,
Tell me, are we there yet?
let's go, let's go. I gotta fill up my soul. I want a long road that just won't stop winding. I want that lightning that's so bright it's blinding. I want a sky full of stars to be under. I want to feel that country thunder. Whoa, whoa.
I wanna see it and feel it in case there rain on my tongue.
I wanna wake up and breathe in that mountain air in my lungs. Let's go, let's roll. I gotta fill up my soul. I want a long road that just won't stop winding. I want that lightning that's so bright it's blinding. I want a sky full of stars to be under. I wanna feel that country thunder. I wanna lay in tall grass with my girl, listen to crickets and sing with the night bird. I wanna look at this whole world with wonder. I wanna feel that country thunder. Whoa, whoa, country thunder. Whoa, whoa, country thunder. I wanna look at this whole world with wonder. I wanna feel that country thunder. It's that thump in my chest. It's the crack when it strikes. Gets me every time. I wanna feel that country thunder. I wanna feel that country thunder. I want a long road that just won't stop winding. I want that lightning that's so bright it's blinding. I want a sky full of stars to